This is the entity moving as I move, stalking by commercial plane. In the same way that the Ontario Police fly in circles over the top of my head, indicating specifically targeting me and knowledge of who I am. That's what the entity is doing, indicating knowledge of who I am, stalking, following where I'm located. Very detailed presence. No longer flying over the El Pacone, where Secutors is gang stalking inside of this parking garage. Secutors, along with what is Securitas, that's engaging in what is surveillance under the guise of being security companies that are employed here. Secutors with the third-party license plate that is documented. It's a white vehicle, while that company is asserting that they are employed, and that is no basis to engage in federal group stalking and monitoring. That's an admission that you're monitoring me, and you're harassing me while I'm documenting you monitoring me, within which you have no privacy rights or expectation whatsoever, while you're conspiring my murder with the psychopaths that are stalking my commercial plane, following me where I'm located at the Ontario Town Square, as you see them flying over the Metro 1 and 2 apartments as I'm on the opposite side of the square, flying over the 280 North Lemon apartments, the library side, while I'm on this side of the Ontario Town Square where the C Street location is. This is C Street and Lemon. This is the downtown Ontario luxury apartments where the entity keeps the fake sun, where I showed you the fake moon last night, where the Ontario police are gang stalking, and that's what this entity is engaging in, including this third party, SECUTORS, Secutors, gang stalking. Okay, and they're engaging in that while they are monitoring evidence that they have no, under the law, they have no interest in seeking to proscribe or limit, especially while it's criminal activity. Okay, Secutors is gang stalking, sharing, and sexual assault and battery with the people of the state that are molesting with impossible light inside of this parking garage. And it's not just these third parties. The entity is going to be federally prosecuted as a venue. This is why the airport flies over this apartment complex like I capture on video, while they're engaging in surveillance. P.O.C. Hold on. That's Wells Fargo. Stalking in the path with light. And when the entity, the people of the state who are corrupt, both the businesses and the patrons who are all the people of the state, they're all demons. All they do is go to the ATM, which is the same stalking in the path. It's the same thing with things like a gas station, going out, going to the grocery store. This is the psychopathic pacing while stalking in my path, and the demons are pacing through engineered light. This is the same light with which they're engaging in what is molestation. POC. Alrighty, these are the pattern of conduct at the Ontario Town Square where you saw the fake moon overnight. And this is where the Ontario Police Department maintaining surveillance while the stalkers of the Ontario International Airport and the people of the state are gang stalking in concert with that agency that is not a police department. That's the purpose of this documentation and this investigation, because they're going to be prosecuted with regard to what their actual purpose is, what their actual criminal system is, because there are no protections for that agency that committed kidnapping, systematic kidnapping, with the demons that are stalked with impossible light. 9 Victor Indiana Thomas, 648. And if that's an immigrant, not a natural born citizen, they're also being deported. This is POC, that's sexual assault and battery. While the demons are hostile, while they listen to me prosecute them, they engage in such sexual violence pursuant to monitoring, which is in furtherance of murder, on behalf of the same thugs, the Ontario Police Department, that are no police department. That's the entire purpose of what the POC is. Okay, this is stalking in my path. All right, this is the entity that's engaging in that. That's Laurel and C Street, stalking in my path. This is accomplished all day long while a fake sun remains over me. This is what their engagement is on behalf of the entity that's maintaining aerial surveillance, stalking in the path with methods of light. And it's the mentally ill population who are being documented for prosecution, massive prosecution of that population that is engaged in that ongoing conspiracy to commit murder. All right, this is POC. Here's a shadow here, and my shadow's up right on the tree. And here's my other shadow back here. And this is how you're identifying the purpose of what they're doing in this engineered environment. They're stalking. And there's psychopaths that are stalking all around. Group stalking is not a matter of chronology. That's exactly what they're doing, is stalking, remaining ahead of you and all around you. This is POC. It's currently 5:54 a.m. at what is downtown Ontario luxury apartments. I want you to see that. And gang stalking through the so-called security companies. Gang stalking by the airport, gang stalking by Wells Fargo, engaging in surveillance, stalking in the path with light, engaging in the people of the state that are engaged in psychopathic pacing. The companies, the venues are being federally prosecuted for that which the people of the state are using them, are present at them, engaging in, on behalf of the agency, the Ontario Police Department. 9 Larry Victor Paul 934. And the mentally ill are all stalking as a population. POC.